Hey everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore. Welcome to my channel. Today I have a card to share with you. It is this card right here. This card says, enjoy the sweeter things in life. This is just going to a friend who I haven't seen in a long time. I did emboss the back of this and I want it to be real summery, so I used the little strawberries in here. And the strawberries are from the So Refreshing dies. And then I'm using the citrus, I'll show you them in just a minute, for these flowers and the leaves and stuff. So this is what I'm going to share today. It's really fun to do. There's a lot of gluing because you have to do the strawberries, but they're so fun to make. I just love these little strawberries. They're so cute and they really add a lot to this card. So this is what I'm going to share today. If you are new, please subscribe, hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it and share, because all those things really help the channel. And I know it's like a broken record in every YouTube video, but it's just something that we have to do as a YouTuber to get our channel noticed. So if you do all those things, it really helps me. So thank you so much for that. Alright, so what we're going to need for this is, I am using a side folding, so it's 4 1/4 by 11, score it at 5 1/2. And then I am using, I'm using the Countryside Blossoms embossing folder for this. And then this actually goes with the Countryside Corners bundle, but it's really pretty, so I wanted to use it on this card. And then I'm using the Sweet Citrus. And the Sweet Citrus, I am using these flowers right here and the sentiment from this. And I'm, of course, using the dies that coordinate with these. And I'm using the leaves as well. And then I'm using the So Refreshing. And I'm just using the dies for this one because I didn't use any of the sentiments or the flowers or anything from here. Y'all, these two go together so well. I have an idea for a treat holder for these, and that will be coming soon. So that's what you're going to need for this. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do, I am going to bring over my little strawberries. Y'all, these things, you have to be really careful. Look how tiny these little pieces are. Now, what I did on my cut and emboss, when I actually cut them, and they stuck to the plate. So what I did was I just stuck this paper. This is just a little tip because it really helps, because now they're all face up and I can glue these really easy with my take your pick tool. So I slid this under here and I just slid them off on there really carefully. And because look how tiny those little tops are for those strawberries. So what you're going to need to do, and they're really quick and easy to glue, and I'm going to just do that really quick here. And all I do is put like a little dot right at the top here. I may have to clean that end off there. But I usually just put a little dot of glue. And I do that, oops. Well, that wasn't a little dot. But let me see here. Let me see if I can clean that off. It wants to stick to... This is what I don't like about this glue, is it gets all over your fingers. But so I'm just going to stick a little dot on all of these. And I'm going to grab my take your pick tool. I try to do a couple at a time. And then you're just going to put that right at the top there. It really goes fast. I should hold this down with something. But you know, when I did these earlier, none of them stuck to this. I got them all done really quickly. Maybe I just need to hold the bottom there a little bit. So now we're just gonna, there goes one of my strawberries. We're gonna have to hold that and do one more. Alright, and then you're just gonna plop all these little tops on them. I think they do go a certain way too. The pointy part, it goes towards the top. But it doesn't really make a difference, y'all. You're not going to see it hardly anyway. But I'll show them to you really close up once I get them all on there. Alright, but look how stinking cute they are. I just love these strawberries. I used them before in a video. And so look at how cute they are. So we got all our strawberries ready to go. Now I'm going to stamp the flowers and the leaves. And I got some scrap here to do that. I'm going to set those aside. I don't want to disturb them. Let's grab my thing here, and we are going to stamp the leaves in Old Olive. I think I used for these. I was debating Old Olive or Garden Green, so you can do whatever you want. I like the Old Olive. So let's do those on here. And you do need 4 leaves, and you do get 2 of the dies, so you can cut 2 at one time, so it goes pretty quick. Also, with the flowers that I'm going to stamp, I'm going to use Memento Black for this. Let's close this one up first. And we're going to color these, but you can cut out 2 also of these. That has 2 dies to cut out these, so you only need 2 of those, and then I'm using 2 of the regular single ones, like that. And I'm going to color those first. Let's go ahead and stamp the sentiment on here while we got these out, and then we can color those. So I'm going to stamp that sentiment in Memento Black too. Sure, I got that covered really good. I really like to do it this way. I can always see that I got it really good. Alright, so we're going to put that in there. And like I said, I'll have to cut this a little bit shorter. Isn't that pretty writing though? Alright, so I'm doing some super easy coloring on these. And I'm just going to use my light and dark Daffodil Delight, and then I'm using this light lemon lime twist just for a little part of it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the light first. So I'm just going on the centers here because the strawberry plant does have little yellow centers, so I wanted to get it kind of realistic. It's not going to be perfect, but, and then I'm going to use this to make some little green. On all of these. This is lemon lime twist. So they'll all be the same. And then I'm just going to use the dark Daffodil Delight, and I'm just going to use the blunt end, and I'm just going to put some dots there of the darker, doing like 2 on the little ones and 3 on these big ones. And then I just decided to add a little bit more. I don't even know why, but I just thought I'd add a couple of these with my little fine tip marker. I just use a couple dots in the center of these. Just added a little something to it. And I'll link this in the description because it is not a Stampin' Up tool. So I'm going to grab these dies, and these are the dies for the leaves, and then we have all the dies for the flowers. So I'm going to be able to cut these all out at one time, but I'll have to cut the leaves out on a second time. So we're going to go ahead and do all that, and I will be right back with all of those pieces. Okay everyone, I have my leaves all cut out, all my little flowers, and we have our little strawberries all ready to go. Everything's all ready to go now in the sentiment. Let's scoot that out of the way. I am going to take my card base and my embossing folder, and we are going to, I'm going to do the Stampin' Up side up because that's the way it will emboss. Otherwise you're going to get a reverse emboss. So again, I'm going to just set this to the edge right there, and I'm going to run this through my cut and emboss, and I'll be right back with that. Okay, so we have that already. Look how pretty that is. Can you see that? It's so pretty. And this is not a 3D folder, so you don't have to, you do it in your regular standard sandwich for your regular folders. Alright, so we got that all ready to go. Now we're ready to get this together. So I'm going to cut this a little bit shorter. This is going to go in the center of our card. And then we are gonna, and I'm only putting glue on this inside part so I can tuck my leaves under. So you just want to go down the center. This way you can lift up the edges of that. And we are going to grab all these pieces here. And I'm just going to start gluing these all down. We're going to pop up the flowers though. So we're going to start just layering these. And you can layer these however you like. You can just make it your own and just layer these pieces however you like. I'm going to start this way. And then I'm going to grab my dimensionals. And let's just put the dimensionals on the backs of all these so they're ready to go. Okay, so I have all those ready to go, and we are just going to start layering these. And you can layer these however you like, wherever you want them to go. I'm just gonna, this may not even be the way I did the last ones, but we're gonna see. Yeah, just scoot that over just a hair. Because we're going to put our little strawberries in between these. I'm going to put that one up a little bit, just to give it a little bit of variation there. And then let's grab our other leaves and we're going to do the bottom. You can even go across the whole thing with these. You just have to cut out a bunch of new pieces, a bunch more pieces I should say. And then we'll put these on. Use this little one. I feel like I'm missing a little one. I think I am missing a little one, but we're going to go with that right now. And I'm going to grab my strawberries right here. I may have dropped it or got lost somewhere, but I'm going to grab, I'm just going to put little dots of where I'm going to put these. Again, take your pick tool, comes in really handy. And I'm not putting them straight forward, I'm going upside down and whichever way, because strawberries just don't grow in one direction. So we're going to just scoot those underneath. I'm just filling in some areas. But they add so much to this card. It's just really, they're really cute, these little strawberries. Y'all, this is strawberry season. We just bought some really good strawberries. They were so good. And yeah, we're going to have strawberries and blueberries actually for dinner tonight. I don't know if it was inspired by this card or not, because after I got done doing it, I was telling my husband, I need to go get some blueberries and strawberries. Now, I think I'm doing this a little bit different than my last one, but that's okay. Do however you like. I don't know. I just like it like that. This has 3, this is 4. I'm going to leave that strawberry alone. And then we're going to grab our little loose silver sequins. And I am going to, again, use my Take Your Pick tool and start adding some of these. These come in so, I love these little, they just are so pretty. They'd be really beautiful in a shaker card too. And then we're going to put a couple up here. I think I'll put a couple here. I'll put 3 on that side, just to give it an odd number. I am basically using the larger ones on this card, because that seems to be what I'm picking up with my Take Your Pick tool. So whatever you want to do. And that's it, y'all. So easy, but so cute and festive. And I think my friend's going to like this. So there you have it. How do you like it? Let me know in the comments if you like this kind of card. And it's really easy to do. Oh, I forgot my ribbon, but look it. You don't even need a ribbon on there. So look at that. So this is the ribbon that I use though, this dual pack. So let me just go ahead and quickly put it on. You don't even need it though. Look at how cute. It looks just fine without it. I don't know even why I added it, but I do like it. So we're just going to make a small one here. And let's just add it with a glue dot. Sometimes I forget to add a final touch, and then I think about it after I'm editing the video and I'm like, oh, I forgot the bow, or I forgot. Anyway, I have an inspiration sheet on my blog, and I always put all the measurements for all my projects there. So you can always go and check the measurements and everything for everything. You can print it and download it. All right, everyone, I hope you have a blessed day. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you later, everyone. Bye.